Hey guys, welcome back. My name is John Willoughby. We're doing another tutorial video here. I'm not gonna really do much talking today. Hopefully I can actually get the FPS counter to show up this time around. So, I'll guide you through the steps.
Let's take a look at how to use the turntable. It'll come in useful around Cumberland Yard. There are two key components: the table, which must be locked in place to use, and the control cabin where the table is operated from. Take a seat inside the control cabin and we'll get started.
Okay, before we get into it, apparently hitting the F3 key, as recommended by one of my viewers, apparently it does activate the FPS as well as the millisecond screen here. So you can tell in the pause menu I'm getting about 62 frames per second. In game I was seeing maybe roughly about 30. And I just want to make sure that my settings are where they need to be, so that you guys can tell. The foliage quality is on ultra, shadow quality is on high, the effects quality on high, post-process quality ultra, view distance quality ultra, and texture quality on ultra. This time I'm going to go ahead and use TAA for the anti-aliasing. I've got the screen percentage jacked up to 200%. So we'll go ahead and go through this tutorial. We'll see how those frame rates do. For those that have any questions, like I said in the previous video, I'm using the Ryzen 7 1800X CPU. I've actually managed to get it overclocked to 4.02, almost 4.03 gigahertz, running 16 gigs of DDR4, 26 ASUS RAM, and two GTX 1070 overclocked editions from Asus on their Strix line. So we'll go ahead and get back in the game and see how well she does.
On the left is a monitor to view the action outside. In the middle is the rotation control. And on the right is the table lock control. Let's activate the desk by turning the monitor on and unlocking the table. Now we want to rotate the table to point towards the nearby locomotive. Click and drag the rotation control to move the table in the direction you need. Let go of the rotation control as the desired track nears the left side of the monitor. Before we head over to the locomotive, be sure to lock the table again so that the turntable is safe to drive onto. As you drive onto the turntable, take it very slowly so you don't overshoot. Going slowly also means that not much brake is required to stop. Once stopped, climb down from the locomotive and head back to the control cabin. With the locomotive ready to be turned, activate the monitor and unlock the table. Using the rotation control, turn the table and locomotive to the indicated track. Lock the turntable in place before you leave, then climb back aboard the locomotive and run it to the designated marker. Excellent work! That concludes this tutorial on using turntables.
Well, I guess it looked like the average FPS was running around 30. Looked like I'd peak up to around 50 something or maybe even in the high 40s. Didn't look like it did anything lower than 25. So down in the comments below, tell me what you guys thought. If you guys think the settings were pretty good for the system that I have. Or if you think the frame rates can improve with different various upgrades that I could be running on the computer. Or if you even have the simulator yourself, go ahead and post comments about what your average frame rates are. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll also make sure to see you guys next time.